Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Leo for the month of November 2023. Hello, my kitty cats, and show your love and support to your girl Marie. Let me know in the comment bars if you can hear me, if the sound is better, because I've been tweaking on this freaking like OBS thing and trying to fix it. So on Saturday, 3:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes direct. Now, some of you are really going to feel this energy because this is in your 8th house. And what is 8th house energy? Scorpio energy. And who rules Scorpio? Mars and Pluto. So this is break it down, blow it back up, and do it over again. So for some of you who have your Saturn return, especially those of you like ages 28 through 30 are going, or 27 through 30, it depends, are going to experience this Saturn return big time. This could be very life changing for you, okay? For a lot of you, this may not be the easiest energy time. Now, those of you in your 40s and stuff like that, you're going to have different experiences. Why? Because supposedly you're all grown up, you got your stuff together, you don't live with your mama and your daddy, okay? Those of you in your 50s, you're going to have different experiences with this energy as well, because all the lessons that you learned in your lifetime, so it's like an easier ride, okay? And then on top of that, you did a lot of corrections when you were younger, so you don't have to experience the same stuff that the 28-year-olds are going to experience. And even 13-year-olds could be experiencing this. So you have Leos that are 13 and stuff, they could be going through some drastic life-changing events around them that is going to create who they are, because they're going to hold on to that stuff, okay? So this is some life-changing events happening for some of us. Others of us, not so much so. Saturn goes direct in your 8th house, but Neptune is still in retrograde. So you want to check out where Neptune is in your chart, because it's like around, like, I think it's like almost done, because it's getting ready to go into Aries. Yay! And so, it's a different animal. So stay tuned, subscribe when that happens. So Neptune goes direct. Neptune doesn't go direct. I think it goes direct in December. So at this time, you're still kind of dealing with the same energies. Still a heavy time. Difficulties with health can still be going on. Saturn's also not well aspected at this time. So for some of you here, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, because Saturn in Pisces is kind of like a stickler for the rules here. It is a workhorse. It is productive. It likes to be productive. It is about its moral values and stuff like that. And if you are not doing those things and you're kind of being sneaky because you got that Saturn, you got those planets right now in Scorpio, and not following the high ground, this could cause really bad problems, okay? For some of you, you may have to watch for your sex organs, because Saturn deals with sex organs, okay? And it's not well aspected. So be very careful with any promiscuity that you could be having. I'm not the one to judge, I haven't had anything for like a little bit here. It is kind of like deprivation. You know how it is, okay? The first time you get a divorce and nobody trying to get with you, it's kind of like, okay, this is different. I pictured this really different in my movie. I thought I was going to move the F on, but this is like, oh my God. And no, he not looking delicious to me. I keep it in the past, okay? So, no picking up and doing that. Hell no. Hell to the night. Okay, so anyway, this could be dealing with sex organs. Why? Because we have a mutable square going on with Saturn. Okay, so be careful before you be checking people and asking people questions and making sure that they went to the free clinic. Okay, and also for some of you here, this could be an intense time with sex, okay? And then for others of you, you could feel, because you have so many planets in Scorpio, you could feel very restricted. You could be crushing on somebody or obsessing about somebody or fantasizing about somebody, but, you need to kind of like, the phone work, okay, so you kind of need to like say something. You learn much probing of the deeper issues in life at this time. You are a compassionate and intuitive worker, but be careful again with this energy. Saturn's not well aspected. You still got Neptune in retrograde, so it depends. Because if you're doing drugs and stuff like that, and let's say you're partying, living your YOLO, this is not a very good aspect with Saturn in the 8th house, okay? So it shows you where you need to change in your life. It challenges what you need to do. So it could be a very difficult energy, and if you're not tapping into spirituality, which Saturn and Pisces love, and you're not working on yourself, then it's really going to challenge you during this time period, and especially in the month of November, because it is not well aspected with the mutable squares. Okay, so this is for some of you, you may experience some strong karma that you have to work through in this lifetime with this position. So I would be careful with live-in relationships and make sure that you got your situation situated. Okay, for some of you, Saturn loves watching hard work and perseverance. So a lot of you could see a lot of growth here happening, a time for destiny for some of you. So don't get too attached to certain things that are going on in your life. Okay, those of you in your 40s and up, now you could see some blessings happening for you. You could be achieving a lot of accomplishments or seeing a lot of positive things happening. But if you're a highly elevated Leo as well with Saturn and Pisces, you could see a lot of transformation happening, and how like you get like a lot of blessings, kind of like waiting at a bus stop and it's like next. Okay, so just don't hold grudges, don't hold nothing, get off the bus and go on to the next, because it happens very, very, very quickly with Saturn and Pisces for you. Okay, so it just depends what's going on with you as a person. You earn the respect of those around you through your perseverance and your persistence with something that you have. This can also bring about some life changes at this time, or endings, and of course new beginnings. And especially, like I said, those of you 13 years of age watching me, hey my babies, those of you in your 27 through 30 watching me, you guys, this section is going to experience it a lot more, because everybody else, we have learned our lessons. And then on top of that, it just depends where your Saturn is. So again, check out Astro Theme to find out where your Saturn is. On November 8th, Venus enters Libra in your third house of communications. It's a great time to mingle if you're single. Get your flirt on. You are like a little social butterfly. So you could be more about your friends at this time. For some of you, this is a great time for those of you in media and social media. With this energy, you tend to make it a point to get along with everyone as well. Okay, and you can be the peacemaker in the family, or you could be reaching out to people that you had a falling out with and let bygones be good bygones, and reconnecting with people, reconnecting with the ex, those that you had confrontations with. Right now, you don't like confrontations. You still have the stellium in Scorpio, so you can be more quiet, withdrawn into yourself at this time, okay? And kind of like not trying to rock the boat with certain people and trying to get along for bigger picture. For some of you, this is for the holidays, and you may not be on speaking terms with certain people in your life. And by Thanksgiving, I predict that you will talk to them, you will be on speaking terms again and settle things out. Now you're just like socially awkward, acting like you're socially awkward, acting like, yeah, we've been through it, we've been through a fight, but we gonna be quiet and get along for the sake of getting along kind of situation. You know how y'all do. All right, you tend to avoid confrontation, so you really keep a lot to yourself. You are not going to get along with older women in your life. I feel certain people in your life, especially mother or other female siblings or aunties, even your wife, could be triggering for you at this time, okay? Or they just know how to push your buttons right now and piss you off. Or they could be, because planets in Scorpio, big ass stellium there, what's happening is that they are calling you out on your shit. And you don't like that, because that makes you feel vulnerable, and you don't want to, and they're showing where you need to change. This is a beautiful opportunity. You don't got to tell it to them to their face that they're right and, oh, thank you, this is where I need to change. No, you don't. You can keep that to yourself and take it to your grave, but you can use this opportunity to listen and use this opportunity to change and think about it, okay? Because we want to make our ego smaller so we can do the law of attraction stuff, so we can remove whatever blockages, because sometimes the angels speak through other people, and the angels are sometimes jealous of us. So they will speak their mind and they will say their truth, and sometimes the truth hurts, okay? So it could be stuff like that, but it's an opportunity to make ego smaller. Plus you're going through your Saturn Dasha right now as well, so this is a great time to help the ego and to diminish the ego, okay? You can be starting a new creative project. This can be turning a hobby into a money-making idea. This can be a great time for those of you in media, entertainment industry, actors, actresses. On the 10th at 1:25 a.m., Mercury enters Sagittarius in your 5th house, and it has a stellium going on. So this could be a busy time for you in Sagittarius. You can be traveling more, especially my snowbirds. Hey, going back to Florida. For others of you, you're more invested in what's going on outside the home, so you could be spending weekends or even the whole entire month taking care of other people and their responsibilities outside the home. Mind you, Venus is in Libra, so that means that you're also going to be bumping into relatives that you had a nasty falling out with, and you two are just kind of like observing and checking each other out, okay, and playing that who's going to apologize first game by being in the same house together. The drama. This could be a busy time with your career. You can be getting a new job, or there could be more hours at work for you. For some of you here, you're starting a new creative endeavor. You can be very creative with arts or hobbies. Can be very important to you now. Remember, everything in moderation here, because you can be overly indulgent. You're still dealing with health issues because Pluto's still in your 6th house. And again, you might have an interception with Pluto and Aquarius. Okay, so just be aware of that with the 6th house. So again, check out Astro Theme to see where your natal chart is, okay? Or I can help you with that as well. So just email me. So you could be very indulgent, eating out more than usual, breaking your diets, or you need to watch your spending because it's super difficult already for you guys to save money. Now it's just going to be incredibly impossible for you guys to save money. Then on the 13th at 4:27 a.m., the new moon in Scorpio, there's stellium in your 4th house. The focus could be more towards mother or the women in your life, mother-in-law as well, can be the focus. This could be dealing, and they are going to go through some positive changes in their life. This could be a time for long-term relationships. For some of you, God forbid, you could be sick because you have a stellium in your 4th house, so you could be going through like chemo treatments at this time, which tells me because this is downtime and this is a time period here. You may have gone through it in October, and now you're still going to go through that because you have a stellium in your 4th house, plus you got Pluto in your 6th house, which is still not well aspected with the North Node and the South Node, okay? So we're still dealing with recovery and downtime. So for some of you could be sick, God forbid, and then stuck at the house. This is a time of looking for your soulmate with this energy. You could be on the prowl. Thank you, my Leos, for overcoming the stellium, the water energy, my males, keeping it real. Because let me tell you, this has been, people hate getting readings from me about love because I'm like, you'll find love next year. What? And it's like, because there's a water trine. And we have too much water in Scorpio, so all the men don't want to ask out nobody. Nobody wants to be a hunter right now. But because we're getting a stellium in the 5th house, and that's going to help. So the Leos are going to be on the prowl. So there's going to be a lot of like Leo energy, fire energy picking up chicks at this time. Okay, so all the other water signs like Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, or even Virgo, maybe even Capricorn. And Capricorn definitely, especially those 93 babies, and then those who are over 50, because they got like a little bit of Libra energy in the South Node in Libra, so they got to think about it. Yeah, so it's like, so Leos could be on the prowl at this time. So you may want to pick and choose wisely your partner that's going to be for the next 20 years or longer, because this is going to be it, okay? So pick and choose this person wisely. For some of you here, let me see what else. This could be a move happening. All right, you could get evicted from your house, God forbid, or you may have, or parents can be showing you some tough love if you've been living with them at this time and you've been going through like your addiction issues and stuff like that. You could get kicked out of the house, or you may have to deal with property matters, or you're not getting along with neighbors with this energy. So be about bigger picture at this time with this energy. Your personal and professional life is more balanced at this time, and you should be able to relax and rest at home now. On the 24th, Mars enters Sagittarius in your 5th house, so you're definitely out and about, okay? You are taking on more of a leadership position when it comes to what people do around you at this time and trying to control your situation with others, so you could be butting heads with certain people in your life. You're generous, friendly, artistic, creative, and often flamboyant. You're a natural gambler. You like to take chances here. Okay, you can't, your money's gone because you spend every last cent. Okay, you naturally love your children and understand them and love to be around them at this time. You try to provide the best you can for your children, but you may spoil them. You're often involved in sports or religion here. This could be you planning events, maybe planning Black Friday here, so bye-bye money. For some of you here, friends and family are trying to get everybody together with this energy and organize, or you could have plans for on Turkey weekend. So you're celebrating it in the States, so happy Thanksgiving for those of you celebrating. For others of you, whatever is going on now, you tend to be more in a leadership position now, and you tend to be more ambitious. You're uninhibited in your speech, so I would really cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off at this time, because again, the mutable signs are not well aspected at this time. So you could find yourself getting banned on social media with this energy here, or you could be butting heads with other people during this time period as well. Okay, then on the 27th, the full moon in Gemini. This is in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. This is traveling happening. You have an easier time making friends with those who are younger than you, because younger people appeal to Leos because of their nature of just wonderment. The sense of wonderment. You guys love that. And you guys have a sense of wonderment too. You guys are the ones at the Renaissance factory. Oh my God, is there going to be a Renaissance factory? That, you guys are all decked out in your stuff and stuff like that, So this is a time also, I feel, for some of you here that people are coming back from your past and you're getting along. You're letting bygones be bygones, which is great, but you don't hold on to grudges, but you never forget either. Okay, so let's not get that twisted. All right, so for others of you, let me see. You will have probably a hard time saying no to others, so I'll be careful what you obligate yourself to at this time. Alliances formed now tend to be unhealthy to your career in the long term. There may be issues of give and take where your personal relationships are one-sided or lacking in reciprocation. A lack of personal boundaries might exist, where there tends to be a lack of respect for the personal space, which results in one of you feeling smothered at this time. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, the Eight of Swords, you are going through it emotionally because that's stellium in that 4th house at this time. So you're very sensitive at this time. You could also be like bringing up the past with this energy here as well, because Scorpios like to do that sometimes. The Empress card, the focus on mother. For some of you, you may not be getting along with mother. For others of you, you could be moving in with mother at this time, living with mother, living with the females in your life at this time with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive this month with this energy, because Saturn's in your 8th house, Neptune's in your 8th house, and Neptune still in retrograde. Okay, so we could still be going through a depression. Be careful of drug uses with this energy here as well, because this could be dealing with health issues. Okay, the Lovers card, I feel like you could be manifesting love in your life. I feel like this person or you could be sexually crazy about somebody specific in your life at this time, but you're too scared to come forward, and that may change like when the planets start moving into Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel like you could be a little bit more ambitious when it comes to love, or start asking out people. You're the only sign, my male Leos, you guys are the only ones doing it. Okay, nobody else is, God forbid. Alrighty, but I do see you being very attractive this month and getting a lot of looky-loos, checking you out and stuff like that, or flirting with you with this energy. The Knight of Wands, I feel that, you may settle down with this person. This person could be younger than you. This person could be a player, and you could be taking the player out of them at this time. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here that you benefit through the women in your life. This could be a dominating female in your life you are going to benefit through during this time period. I feel like this is a professional woman here. For some of you, this could be a Capricorn in your life, okay? So this could be somebody younger than you, I feel, that you could be dealing with at this time. And this could be a potential love interest, all right? I feel for others of you, you could be healing from past traumas now. You could have emotional flashbacks or PTSD moments here, so watch your emotional self with this energy. For others of you, you could be feeling stuck in a certain relationship in your life at this time, but you could be too scared to move on and to move on to the next chapter. So you're trying to manifest this. You could be trying to manifest something over here, but you know, you may have to do it yourself. It may not happen anytime soon as well, okay? So whatever it is that you're wanting, it may not happen anytime soon because you're sitting on your hands about things with this energy. So it depends what planets you have in your chart. Like if you have a bunch of water, then you're probably not going to do anything. Okay, so it just depends on the astrology now and what's going on. But you need more convincing or whatever. But you may have to go and talk to this person and have a conversation with them. Be like, look, you like me, yes or no, you know? And it's going to be like, yes. And then it's going to be like, okay, now what? So, you know, it's kind of like that. You're at a conundrum. So, you know, you have to ask. You can't just sit there on your hands and just be all like, you know. So, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune card, you may do that, or for some of you, or you could be receiving an unexpected message in love with this energy when you're least not looking. And you're going to be like, oh my God. All right. So yeah, it can show up as a surprise. I do see a breakup happening, okay? I do see you climbing the corporate ladder. Don't rest on your laurels at this time. Continue being competitive, continue growing and fighting for what you want with this energy. I do feel like for some of you here, if this person comes in, it's going to be very spontaneous and it's going to be mixed messages. So don't get upset. You know why this person's here, you know what time it is. Be cool. If they want to say something stupid and off like really dumb, just, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because this person probably is drunk, high, or something, or they just really wanted to say something to you or get a reaction out of you. But give them a positive reaction back, okay? Don't hit them just because they're hitting you with salt. It could be because they're really nervous and they didn't know what to say to you, okay? I feel for others of you, you could be applying for jobs at this time with this energy here and looking for better paying jobs. The Justice card, for some of you, this could be marriage coming in, okay? So congratulations. So this is marriage proposals happening for some of you. So next 20 years, there you go. So congratulations on that. But I feel like for some of you, you kind of expected it. Is what I'm picking up. So, you know, you were just waiting for this person to do it. And I feel like they're going to do it very unexpectedly, Thanksgiving. Okay, or the day after Thanksgiving, something like that. For others of you, I see you getting a lawyer at this time with this energy here, or you could be a talented lawyer as well. For some of you, you could be stuck due to legalities. Now, Saturn is not well aspected here, so this could also be prison time for some of you, okay? So, you know, try to be on the right side of the law with this energy. The Nine of Coins, I feel for some of you here that this is endings coming up. You could be scared about the endings happening in your life, and you're not so quick to end a situation, all right? You could be really stuck in the mud about ending a situation in your life, okay? Because it's hard to go through a divorce. I know, I've been through it. It's difficult, but you could be really prolonging the inevitable. You may even be divorced and yet you still live in this person's house because I don't know why. Why are you still living in this person's house? Okay, because you're trying to prolong the inevitable, or you're trying to get this person to change their mind, or maybe you'll change their mind, okay? So some of you are just stalling and just very, very reluctant to move forward because of your emotional attachments, because of your children, because you want to be, because. I can come up with many excuses, so can you, okay? So that's why. The Queen of Cups, I feel for some of you here that there could be some traditional dating going on at this time. I feel that you could be having an emotional affair right here, okay, and crushing on somebody with this energy but right now you may not do anything about it because of your emotional hangups here as well. For some of you, you could be going back to school at this time with this energy. Okay, the Four of Wands, I feel that there is definitely a future here happening. So if you do decide to go back to this person, there is a future, there is marriage here, and this could be for the next 20 years, if not till death do you part. Okay, so this serious love relationships, the soulmates are coming in now. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing as well. For some of you, the focus is going to be more towards family because the holidays and stuff like that with this energy here as well. The Fool card brings about new beginnings for you, a blase energy. I feel like prayers are going to be answered at this time, and I feel like you could be proving other people wrong. You could be taking on a new career path, starting a new business endeavor, or this is everybody poo-pooing on your business ideas and stuff, thinking like it's never going to amount to anything, and guess what? Boom, it takes off and it does really well. So there you go. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Kiss my ass. Okay, so it could be like that kind of situation happening. Alrighty. Let me see. And then the Devil card, I feel for some of you here, you're going to let certain people in your life go at this time with this energy because you have outgrown them with this energy, or they no longer, or you guys are no longer vibing and you don't find their sense of humor funny. Okay, you don't find them funny. You could be dealing with a dominating woman in your life. This is an ending coming up in a relationship, so this could be a divorce, again, a breakup happening here. The Ten of Swords, starting over in certain areas of your life, a reversal of fortune. The rich should be poor and the poor shall be rich. This can be a reversal of fortune for you, so things could start changing for you financially. The Page of Cups, yeah, this love thing is not happening anytime soon. It's there. It could come unexpectedly as well with this energy, okay? And for some of you, you could be doing things differently with this person. For others of you, this could be opportunities coming up, especially missed opportunities coming up, okay? The Five of Cups, I feel with this energy here, there is definitely, for some of you, this is missing mother at this time. This could be thoughts of mother. This could be dealing with mother's inheritance and fighting with mother's inheritance with this energy here as well. For others of you, this could be a situation of, let me see what else. Mother not paying your car note anymore, mother showing you tough love at this time, or this could be dealing with the government system because you make too much now. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations going on in your life. For some of you here, love could be very difficult for you, especially young love here, because your parents may not agree with the person that you're dating with, nor like them with this energy, so you're going to go run off with this person and make your parents more pissed off than they really are. I feel for some of you, this could be an adventure in love as well, so this could be a great time for flirting that turns into dating and leads to more. This could be moving in with your partner. This could be marriage proposals, engagements happening. Wow. The Three of Cups, lots of communications going on with friends and family during this time period as well, okay? The Ten of Wands, I feel like you could be going on you could be going on a trip here with family, destination weddings. You could also be going to a festival or a concert at this time as well. The Temperance card, I feel there's stability in relationships, and some people in your life are like your rock. For others of you, I feel like you're going to get a second chance at life, or a second like release on life, and you're going to do things differently, okay? I do see you taking your life a little bit more seriously. I do see you kind of like settling down, being more of a responsible person. For some of you, this could be dealing with your schooling, and this could be putting away your partying ways and like focusing on school. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you with this energy here as well. For some of you, this could be options when it comes to love, and that is Tom talking. And the Ace of Swords, I feel like your perspective and outlook on life is going to change, and I feel like prayers are going to be answered for you. I feel this is a time for destiny for a lot of you here as well, so you're going to feel more of a connection with your purpose-driven journey. I love you, my kitty cats. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.